And in order for us to do that, our data science teams have different backgrounds. So I'm myself from marketing technology and financial technologies. I have no idea with the logistics before, even though a little bit of experience in truck driver. I was a truck driver, so I do understand a little bit about that. But so my idea as a team, as a lead, I'm looking for people with the creativity and crazy attitudes. I mean, attitude is very important because when we are changing the way logistics is happening, so we have to be challenge the current status quo. So if you're from different verticals, different areas, that's almost plus. But also, we also looking at execution skill sets. If you only analyze stuff, that's not enough. So we're looking at people with execution experiences and mindset to get the job done. So you need to have crazy ideas, challenge current status, and you gotta get the job done. And data science skill sets, understanding can be learned later on, but initial setting, those items needs to be on board, okay? And so my idea about team building now is we suppose you are a lot of experiences and skill sets. You want to do a whole bunch of things, you believe you can do a lot of things. That's something I want to adore and embrace that. But at the same time, again, you want to get the job done. So we need to have skill sets to manage time because 24 hours is equally given to everybody. So we need to be able to manage time correctly and a fundamentally good way so that the team-oriented mindset is a real plus right here because we need to take advantage of 24 hours given to all the teams. And let's say if you are in a hard time, my teams have to help you out. So the 24 hours given to be better utilized. So that's what we think. And also, we are looking at people from different backgrounds. The reason why, again, is to change the current status of logistics. Then if you're from logistics, that's okay too. But if you're from different verticals, you're going to plant new ideas in logistics. That's really, really important, which is so behind in technology and data sciences. It's interesting, logistics so behind. And that is because each player in logistics doesn't communicate each other. So purchaser doesn't communicate to wholesalers. Wholesaler doesn't communicate to warehouse providers. Warehouse provider doesn't communicate with the truck drivers. So all comes down to the division of information and communication that calls the bullwhip effect. So, you know, we whip the bulls that whip like wavelengths, like stuff like that. So once you whip it, the end of the whip fluctuates so much. So even tiny seeds end up with the real binding, the volatile effects. This is what's happening in logistics. To minimize that bullwhip and the volatility, we need to provide data science, good data scientists. Otherwise, people can't understand. So people start understanding the value of the things once you see it. So data science help us to deliver seeable and visible stuff. So everything's invisible now, but just we want to make it happen with the visible outcomes and visible technologies and visible approaches the whole time and time. So we are looking for team-oriented, crazy guys in different verticals, but changing the current status. We want to challenging guys. So that's what the ground is looking for as a data science team. That's our culture.